Hey guys, it's Andon here today, and we are back with King's Quest. So young Gramps here, he had to make his way to the Knights Tournament. That was an adventure and a half already. Then when we got there, we missed the chivalry test, so we had to do a makeup test. We succeeded, which was a plus. Now we are on our way to do another test to find the eye of a horrible beast. I think that's... yeah, the eye of a horrible beast. So I don't know how we're gonna figure that out, but we will find the eye of a horrible beast.
Watch your step, kid.
Oh, thanks.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, what does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died. And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi. I'm on the left.
Oh, Jesus. That lady's strong. That looks like a big machine. Okay, so we gotta make our way to Daventry, into town, I guess. She said on... Whoa.
So, how did you find an eye?
How did we find an eye? On the left. We gotta go to the left. Oh, it's a pumpkin. It's kind of hard to do the controls with this game because whenever you're going somewhere
That
different...
pumpkin was housing too many squirrels for my taste.
Huh, okay, so maybe we gotta find a way to get those squirrels away. Anyways, anytime you go into a different... Pickety pick.
How precious. The badger wanted to make friends with the squirrels.
Pickety pick. What was back there? Hold on. Yeah, every time you go into a different place, the arrows are going different ways, so it's kind of hard to try to go the other way. So I'll be going this way, and then it'll want me to go the other way.
I have to get these all picked before I can go home. Leave me be so I can finish my work.
It's kind of confusing sometimes. That's the only problem with this game. Going from different directions. So that guy has a fruit picker. So maybe we can borrow that basket?
Get out of here! Scram! Shoot! Beat it!
Oh, Jesus. Did she throw something at the wolves?
These dumb lanterns are always breaking. You hear that, Chester? You're a hack! Not everyone around here takes pride in their work like I do. Unfortunately, those blue flames are the only things that spook the pack. So I'm forced to return to their shop of wizardry and toiletries. Wetzel wolves are super aggressive this time of year. Usually, they travel north to the hills of Serenia for mating season. But like us, they are stranded here until the bridges are fixed. Hey, kid, can you do me a favor?
I can try.
Can you help me keep that back door closed? I run the local Wetzel Wolf Watch program here in town. There's patches getting made. If you keep that door closed, you can be an official member. Think it over. Patches!
Okay.
I walked into town with my last coin. Whatever path I chose to pursue for my eye would need to be cheap.
Ooh, okay, so we can either go to the blacksmith, that's the bakery, and then we haven't been up there yet. So 3 ways to get an eye. Well, let's try out each way. Let's visit each shop.
Hey, Graham. If you like sharp things, you've come to the right place. We have over 23. Oh, forgive me. Last night was a little rough. I woke up on the floor, my bed nowhere to be found. Can you believe that? What type of yahoo steals a bed while you're sleeping in it? And the most curious part, nothing else is missing. Anyway, take a look around. Let me know if something piques your interest. Ready for action?
Where can I find a hideous beast?
Do you have
eye?
any idea where I can hunt down an eye of a hideous beast?
What a glorious day for a tournament. My favorite time of year. Fire-eyed new recruits, the clanks and clinks of armor clashing, and the action the very finest. One hopeful always rises to the occasion. I love it all. Some people in town, they complain about the barbaric events, but it's a tradition I'm proud to be a part of. If I was competing, I'd go after the biggest, scariest beast I could find, even if it meant certain death. As they say, fortune favors the bold. You, on the other hand, have a kind heart. Probably wouldn't blind a beast just to win a competition. Your arms look like they've never even held a bow. No, you're just too nice. But perhaps you'll prove me wrong.
What's the weapon on the
So,
wall?
I've been meaning to ask. What is that amazing blade for? Is it for battling vicious werebears? How many ice orcs has it slain? Does it deal justice? Is it road legal? Is it made of fear?
Oh, that? No, that's for gardening. I use it to trim my hedges. Seeing as my place is all tended to, and my petunias are most lovely, I'm willing to part with it for the price of one shiny gold coin. I'm sure you've got a prickly situation that needs attending.
Okay.
Bye.
Fortune favors the bold, and Amaya favors the fortune.
So we can either buy that horrible looking gardening tool from the blacksmith, or I'm gonna assume the baker has something.
Oh, coming! Sorry for all the locks. There's a thief running around town. Well, hello there. Usually I'd say good afternoon, but it's been quite rough around here. The bridges are all out, my supplier has gone missing, and when I was at the parade, someone stole my big loaf of bread.
Oops, that was
You haven't seen anyone running around with a big piece of sourdough, have you?
Last episode, we ended up stealing his big wheel of sourdough bread to use for the old man's wizard, or the old man's wagon, for him to use as a wheel. And so either we can say, I apologize, I took your bread, the squirrels stole it, or nope. You know what? I'm gonna be nice.
Well, about that, I kinda, sorta, borrowed it. A man was stranded and needed help. No one seemed to be around to pay. I didn't know what to do. I'm sorry.
Well, you can always leave a tip on the counter. That does make me feel better, though. Honesty is a virtue I admire. I'm just glad I don't have to lock the door anymore. Tell you what, buy a pie from me, and we'll be square as a napkin.
Okay.
Oh, hope you're hungry.
Got any baking back there? What smells so good? Any free samples? Got any eyes baked?
That's not a delicious chocolate hideous beast's eye cake I smell cooking, is it?
Looking for an eye, are you? Well, it must be that time of year again. Frankly, I can't tolerate it. The Fays weren't raised that way. It's archaic! So much fighting and needless killing! Compassion comes from the heart, you know? As does food. If you want to get to the heart of any problem, all you need is pie. You look like a compassionate fella, like myself, and I think we're going to get along right as raisins. Please, don't take part in the violence.
What smells so
What's
good?
today's special?
Oh, well, today I am baking up quite the treat. Grandma's star shroom pie, a delicacy big enough to feed an army. Or someone with the appetite of an army. I've eaten it in one sitting before. Well, don't judge. No one would trust a skinny baker, now would they? Unfortunately, my ingredients haven't been delivered, and I can't complete the recipe. Until those bridges get fixed, people will just have to settle for the love in my goat hoof pie instead.
Ew.
Tell you what, if you can find me some starberries and sugar shrooms, you can have this monster pie for the discounted price of 1 gold coin.
Any free samples?
Got any free samples?
Oh, today only. I'm letting people sample our new walnut strudel. However, I ran out of bitterroot. It's really nasty on its own, but it really brings out the nutty flavor of the strudel. It usually grows under big, heavy rocks. If you can find me some, you can have all the free samples you want.
Good day.
Aren't you glad you came here today?
Huh, so maybe we can find that bitterroot to use the strudels, the nut strudels, to get those squirrels off of the pumpkin. I'm not really quite sure how we're gonna get a hideous eye yet. Let's visit these guys.
You aren't the delivery boy, are you? That merchant is usually so prompt with our rare, miraculous, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Oh, hush feathers, Chester. This boy's no courier. He desires a position in King Edward's court. He appears to be a compassionate gentleman, but he is clearly out of his comfort zone. He is one who needs to think more with his brain and less with his heart if he is going to defeat the contenders in this year's night tournament.
Zounds! Did you just read my fortune?
No, we're just very old and very judgmental people.
It's true we're judges. This is my judging face.
Ariel and I don't read fortunes anymore.
Yep, there was no future in it.
Well, we've shifted our core business to potions, curiosities, and the occasional practical joke. We gladly share our wisdom for free, but everything else starts at 1 shiny gold coin.
Take a look around, boy. Let us know if you like anything you see. What wisdom can we share today?
Do you have any
Do you have
eyes?
any eyes of hideous beasts in stock?
An eye, you say? Yes, yes. Your name, please?
It's Graham. Last name?
Graham, with a G, I assume. I don't see your name on this list. Oh, you did pre-order, right?
Pre-order?
Oh, yes, this time of year our eyes fly off the shelves.
If you haven't pre-ordered, you're out of luck. Our eyes are completely on back order. If you like, we can put you on the waiting list for our next shipment.
When will that arrive?
We get shipments every 8 months.
I'm afraid that won't work.
Well, hang on a sec. It's Graham, right? May we bend your ear for a bit?
Bend away.
You need an eye for the tournament, I'm guessing.
Yes, I've always dreamed of becoming a knight.
Why? With Daventry's addendums this and proclamations that, it seems a frightful business. Do you have any idea how many royal guards we lose to that voracious moat monster?
Well, my father was a knight, and my grandfather was a knight, and my great-grandfather, well, he was a dentist, but his father was a knight. Basically, I come from a long line of protecting crowns. I started looking for knight jobs while I was still in the academy, but once I graduated, all the opportunities had dried up. I might not fit in here, but Daventry's my last shot.
Oh, you'll fit in just fine. It might be too late to capture the rule-defined eye of a hideous beast, but rules will bend for those who can outsmart the rule-makers.
What's brewing? How much for the candle?
Ooh, how much for that candle?
Our everlasting blue flame lantern? The housing's broken. Someone brought it in for repair but never paid.
Tell you what, if you bring us something we can hollow out to house the candle, you can have it for the price of 1 shiny gold coin.
What's brewing?
So, I've just gotta know, what is brewing in that cauldron? Is it a transfiguration elixir? Is it an invincibility potion? If I drink it, will I understand the language of creatures? Will I sprout the wings of an eagle? Or a fly?
Oh, this? Teeth-whitening potion.
Oh, it's gonna change everything.
Watch this. Behold the power of whitening!
Oh, well. We're still working out the kinks. While we're still in the prototype phase, feel free to dip whatever you want in there free of charge.
Fare thee well.
May your brain be filled with knowledge.
So I feel like this episode is going to be mostly exploring everything, because then we can, if we don't use something this episode, then at least we'll know where everything is. So maybe let's go this way, because we've already went the other way. Oh, a bell. Is that what that is? I think so, right?
No one should notice one bell missing.
Huh. Wow, there is so many different ways to go.
Well,
Oh my god.
Oh!
Whoa.
Hasn't anyone told you it's not polite to go stomping around on people's backs? Give me one good reason not to gobble you up right now.
Well, because I'm a bridge troll too. I will return with better tasting food. Careful, I've slain many monsters before. That's what I'm
You'd
saying.
better let me go. I've slain many monsters in my day.
Oh, how annoying for them. Anyone I know?
Well, too many to count, really. Have you heard of the ravenous Yeti of Serenia? The skulking crystal dragon of Eldritch? All slain by me, single-handedly.
Oh, you mean Bill and Susan? We had tea together last week. Now are you sure you wish to threaten me?
Nope, I'm sorry. Don't know what came over me.
Ulfie's glad you changed your mind, but I ask again. Give me one good reason not to gobble you up right now.
Because I am a bridge troll too.
Because, like yourself, I too am a bridge troll. See?
You're pretty ugly for a troll. A long nose and a bushy tail like that? Are you sure you're not a bridge bandicoot?
Do you like the taste of bandicoot? Where I come from, trolls and bandicoots are best friends. Yep, I'm a hideous bridge troll. Where I come from, trolls and bandicoots
Where I
are
come
just
from,
best
trolls
friends.
and bandicoots are best friends.
Oh. Where I come from, the sweet taste of delicious bandicoot tail helps to relieve back itch. And my back is really itchy.
Well then, I am most certainly a bridge troll.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't believe you. It's just that I've been crossed so many times. One more time, and I might emotionally collapse. Would you be so kind to accept my apology and join me in the secret dance of the Bridge Troll Guild?
Oh yes, of course, the troll dance. I, only know the traditional Ludor version, so you should start.
Very well, Tiny Bandicoot.
This game surprises me more and more each time. Oh, did I mess up?
You're no bridge troll.
No,
So I ask you
I
again.
messed up.
Give me one good reason not to gobble you up right now.
I will
But
try with
if
better
you let me
tasting
go,
food.
I can return to you with bundles of royal food. You see, I'm training to be a knight. If you release me, I'll make sure the king rewards you for your troubles.
You're a little scrawny for a knight. A long neck and a silly feather like that. Are you sure you aren't a goose?
Yes, I am quite sure I am not a goose.
That's exactly what a goose would say. Lucky for you, Ulfie hates the taste of goose. The feathers are bad for digestion. Now, what do you want from Ulfie, Goosey?
Do you know where I can find an eye? Why are all the other bridges out? What are those weird instruments? Do you know what are those
What
weird
are all
instruments?
those weird instruments around the bridges for?
Usually those horns are used to summon its associated bridge troll to fill the gap. But we have removed all mouthpieces until we get word from the head of the guild. Ulfie was instructed to keep all his horns hidden from humans. I keep mine under my butt.
Oh god. Do you know where I can find an
You
eye?
wouldn't happen to know where I can find an eye of a beast, would you?
Is it time for the tournament already? I thought that was on Tuesday. Oh, bother, my memory's failing again. Ulfie's been suffering from sleep deprivation. A very rude monster has been snarling in the bushes behind my back.
Is this monster you speak of Hideous, perchance?
Snarling Snarlax is legendarily hideous. Those puny guards of Daventry would surely be impressed by his eye. It is rumored the beast has 2 purple eyes with bright blue, glowing pupils, 6 legs, 3 claws, and 1 tooth. I could let you cross and perhaps even help you with that fire-eyed monster, but since Ulfie didn't eat you, Ulfie needs a pick-me-up. This big tooth is a sweet one. If you bring me something to eat, I'll consider helping you.
Can you tell me about the Snarlax eyes again? Why are all the bridges out? Okay, until
Happy
we meet
trails.
again.
Waddle back briskly, Goosey. Ulfie is starving.
Okay, so I guess we have to get a pie for the big troll. So we went that way, so we should probably go this way. Wow, it just keeps going on and on. Oh, hey.
I better stand on this side of the rock.
I bet
It wouldn't budge.
that is the rock that we're going to be finding. Oh, those roots for
What
the
a peculiar
baker.
trap.
Huh. Can I reach this piece of meat? Nope. Oh, let's just go down here. What is this?
All right, sugar shrooms.
Oh, okay. So one thing down, next thing to go. What was it? Starberries or something like that? I think that's what it was. So let's just keep going on. It's this way. Oh, there's that little...
Don't worry. The Wetzels will be here soon, Princess Madeline.
Aww. Oh, there's something in here too. Wow, there's so much stuff to explore.
You just pranced into a dark cave filled with vicious wolves?
Okay, let's not do that. Well, now we know that cave's there. That's gonna be handy, maybe, hopefully. What's this? Huh.
I wasn't always the master archer you see before you now.
How'd you learn?
We'll get to that part.
Okay. So we'll probably need to get a better bow in order to get to the other side there. Whoops. What's this?
Fantastical floating island. Only steps away. It's so floaty. You'll be amazed.
Okay. World's greatest floating island. Don't turn right. No floating islands that way. Well, you know what? I'm gonna go this way.
Starberries framed a serene
Oh,
view.
those are where the starberries
Shame
are.
about that buzzing beehive, though.
Huh. Is there anything we can do? What's this?
My love, you're my everything. I might not have enough money for a ring yet, but I just can't wait any longer. Will you be mine forever? I better put this back.
Well, maybe we can ask that knight for that fruit picker to get those starberries. What is this over here? Oh, this is that floating island, the fantastic floating island. Oh yeah, these horns don't work. So we'd need to get one of those mouthpieces that is, ew, that is up the butt of that troll. So eventually we gotta get that, I guess. Ew. And then he will, if I blow that horn, then he'll go over there and then let me over to that floating island. But I don't think we need to go over that floating island right now. Okay, so we've gone this way. I think that picker guy is this way, but I think there's another path this way. And then, so Troll Man is up there. Down here is, oh, no, that goes back to the tournament. This way is into town. Oh, but we haven't went this way yet. Does this lead anywhere? There's a big horn. And what's this way? There's some frogs.
Wherever you are hiding, hideous
Jesus.
beasts, Whisper will find you.
Whisper will find you. Okay. Is there anything that we
Do
can
squirrels count as hideous?
do here? You scared me.
I was too slow to catch those frogs.
Huh. I guess that's it. That's all that's this way.
Come into the daylight, you hideous.
Huh. Hello, can I borrow this? Oh, there's no one here. Okay, sweet. Pick up this, and then we gotta go back, get the starberries. This way, I think, right? Yes. Wow, there is so much to explore. Well, what we have to do is get those starberries, make the baker to bake that pie, and then give the pie to the troll, and then the troll will help us get a hideous eye. So all of this other stuff would probably be after the hideous eye challenge. Oops, I got stuck there. Okay, use the fruit picker. No, what? Oh, there we go. Okay. So we can either hit off the beehive or collect the fruit. Let's collect the fruit. No.
I tucked the berries away for later, even though I was craving a cliffside snack.
I wonder if we can... Do I still have that berry picker? Oh, I do. Okay. I wonder if I can hit off this beehive. Huh. They didn't do anything. I thought that was going to do something. Well, maybe the bees had something to do with next time? I don't know. Oh well. Let's just get to the bakery and get that baker to build us that big massive pie. It's kind of hard to MacGyver when it's so far away and you're not actually moving with Graham. I find it actually really hard for some reason.
Like me, this little tree was new in town and needed some time to grow and find its way. What? Too sappy?
I have nothing to say.
You'll warm up to it.
Oh, God. Old Gramps, you're funny. Okay, here you go, Baker. Here is those shrooms.
These sugar shrooms look amazing. Just the right amount of shroomy and not too sugary. Now, if you can find me the starberries, she's all yours for the discounted rate of 1 shiny gold coin.
Okay, here is those
These
starberries.
starberries are perfectly ripe, just squishy enough, and with a faint scent of musky cabbage. Now, if you pass me 1 shiny gold coin, Grandma's giant starshroom pie is all yours.
Okay, and here is your gold
So
coin,
you spent
Baker.
your only coin to buy that giant pie.
Yes.
I did. I knew that delicious smelling pie would somehow get me to the next round of the tournament.
Oh, thanks for the patronage. Share this pie with a friend or 2, or 3.
Jesus.
And good luck in the tournament.
I thought it was going to be smaller than that. That was really big. And then it went into Graham's magical cape. Still don't know where he puts all of that stuff in that little tiny cape. Alright, that just glitched out there for a second. That was weird. Oh, another glitch. Alright, game. Oh, I think the troll is this way. Hold on. I almost went the wrong way. Okay, here you go, troll. Here is your big ass pie.
Thanks for the momentary lapse in conversation. Ulfie was unquestionably hangry. Now that I am refurbished, let us extract that snarling Snarlack's eye. Earthquake! It's all yours now.
Whisper can do it.
What a dick.
Fret not, Goosey. It is the two-eyed snarling Snarlax after all. London Bridges!
Whisper!
Ulfie has a new plan. First we'll... Then you'll... Then I'll... But first, you'll need this. Whenever you need me, just give it a blow.
Ew, his butt horn. Mouthpiece.
For those brave souls that are still with us, welcome back. Now, you may have heard some squawking from a few naysayers in our kingdom concerned with the ethics of the tournament. But proclamations and addendums aside, this is the way we have always done it in Daventry, and this is the way we will continue to do it. Now, Knight Hopefuls, if you would be so kind as to present your eyes.
Hold still.
Going to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Wait a second. Let's use the mouthpiece on the horn. Ew. His butt horn piece.
Is this hideous enough for you?
Yes, this is... I don't think any addendums cover this. Congratulations, Graham! Welcome to the tournament! That troll is pretty ugly.
Yeah, ugly in a sort of pretty way.
That's not exactly what I meant.
You know, like your cousin Hilda.
Take that and that! Oh. Mr. Springbottom. What? You're surprised I'm competing in the stuffed animal tournament? You know what? I will make some stories of my own. I'll pick up where my last book left off. It was called 31 Ways to Slay a Monster. Yar! You're just too adorable to fight, Mr. Springbottom. Let's dance instead. Twirling and best friends and twirling.
Gwendolyn!
I'm sorry, Grandma.
Oh, I'll take care of it, dear. I came to tell you your grandfather is ready for you. Run along, go have some adventures. Just try to have your next adventure away from my glass vases, please.
Now it's time for my favourite part of the tournament, the duels. Ha! You will compete against each other in a duel of strength and a duel of speed, with the winners facing off in a championship duel of wits.
The pairings of knights were selected at random, so no complaining. I'm looking at you, Whisper.
Any ties will be settled in sudden death. The winner, of course, will gain the knight position.
The duel of strength will take place at our fantastical and wondrous floating island.
And bring your steed to the tournament theatre for the duel of speed.
Please unveil the tournament board.
I will remain here for any questions.
And good luck to you. Oh, wait. I almost forgot. Has anyone seen that archer knight around?
He probably headed home. He mentioned how hard it was for him to be away from his family.
Whisper saw him headed towards the dark, scary well.
Well, Proclamation 463737134673787763.1.5 states that any knight who voluntarily leaves a competition needs to sign the release form on the back of his portrait. We've had problems in the past.
Do I have any volunteers to track down his signature?
Wonderful. Thank you, Pockets. Here's his portrait. If you could get him to sign it, that would be great. And talk to me if you have any further questions.
Let the duels commence!
Well, I think that will be it for today. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like. See you soon. Bye.